thing that I love the most about quizzes is people sometimes think they're coming in for one thing, but if you do your job really well, they're realizing that there's something even underneath that. So they might, on social media be showing up and like, oh, life's great. Maybe I have this little, curiosity over here. And then on Reddit, or someplace else, you might see a more vulnerable aspect of that question come up. But you, if you're doing your job really well, can understand what they're really asking for and drill that down into the result. So, what I love so much is they can think they're taking a quiz for a particular outcome. And then once they hit the result, they're like, wow, you not only nailed it, but then showed me that there's something underneath that. That's even more important, and that's the real root that I need to address. And if you can address a real root, people are gonna wanna take the next step because holy heck, that's gonna help me out so much.
I have seen this and it's interesting to me. Like the the concepts of quizzes have gotten more simple. Like career type quiz, weight loss quiz, productivity quiz. Like the titles are just like really basic. And then the results at the end are like more nuanced and longer and complex than ever. And it's like this transition from like, and I don't know, at like a societal level, maybe it has to do with like that burnout kind of thing, or just like overwhelm, or there's too much going on or whatever. People are like, I'm not taking a quiz that sounds complicated. But if it says it's going to tell me my productivity, whatever, in 6 questions, sure. Right. But then what's actually happening is like it's from an author who's written like 8 books on productivity and has this massive wealth of knowledge. And what you get at the end is this like really personalized, speaks to you outcome at the end of the quiz. And like you said, it's opening up all these different pathways that you hadn't even thought about, but it's meeting people where they are, which curious to hear your thoughts on this, but like, at least from my perspective, where people are at in 2026 is like, I got no time and no money. So meet me there.
Yeah, I mean, I think you hit the nail on the head. It's like presenting a really straightforward quiz that solves a very real problem, like career type. People are losing jobs left and right and feeling unfulfilled by, a lot of the work that we do. And so if you just get this really nice, juicy, here's the quick little thing that you're going to get. The nice thing about something that's not hyper specific too is people are going to bring their own meaning to it, their own interpretation as to like what I'm going to find when I discover my career type. And so it's almost like just unlocking this little door and then seeing what's behind the door. And I think there's a real art to being able to go very deep in a short amount of time, especially for right now. And I remember taking the Myers Briggs test when I was in high school, and that thing is like stacked. And some people don't want to spend that much time getting that level of depth. I did a breastfeeding quiz for a lactation consultant. And what we did is we layered in three different, um, basically, like level one, you could just take maybe a 6 question quiz. And then you could select if you wanted your result or if you wanted to continue. And so if you wanted for people who are like interested in the depth and really discovering more about themselves, and if they were liking the quiz, they would click continue. They'd get another set of questions after that set. You could end it or you could continue. So there's a lot of ways that you can build in for people's attention spans or what they are even looking for. If someone just wants that quick fix, or if someone wants like a heavier excavation, because some people feel like the deeper you go, the more accurate it's going to be, the more um, intentional, thoughtful you are. So there's arguments on both sides, and the beautiful thing about quizzes is that they can hit both.